And then do you know what your closing rate is?
My closing rate is pretty high. It's around, I reckon, I haven't worked out the exact figure, but I would say it's probably in the 80s, 80%.
So I kind of alluded this to you before, but like if you're closing above 80%, like I would take the price up straight away. So because that's actually too high, it means you're going to be losing a lot of money. Do you know what your churn rate is in terms of how long clients stay with you when they on average leave?
I actually have that on my phone.
Do you want to grab it?
Yeah. It's really easy to tell. My app sort of tells me. It says the average, here we go. Average sub lifetime.
200 days. Okay, so that's what? How many months is that? That's
I can calculate it.
That's 7-8 months or something roughly.
200 divided by
30 would be close enough. Yes, 6.6 months. Okay, cool. So, do you ever sell? And where are these women coming from? Like, are they all from Australia or?
Every single one's Australia. So that's, I guess, another goal that I'm looking at is venturing out of Australia a little bit.
Cool. And then do you get many referrals?
Yeah, I do get a few referrals.
Do you have the system for referrals?
If they refer someone and they drop their name, they get 2 weeks free.
Okay. Do you? We'll come back to that. So, in terms of your pricing, I would take the price up straight away, and then, like, say if you're on a sales call with me,
should I be taking notes as well? Sorry.
I know that's cool. We'll give you the transfer afterwards. If we could say you've on a sales call with me, you're going to try and sell me the coaching program. What would you try and offer me all three, or would you just try and sell me one?
No, so I wouldn't even actually recommend the basic one. That's like something that I have there
Downsell
to downsell, yes. And then if I run like challenges and stuff, because that's more like close to the price point, I'll lead them into there if it's money's an issue. But I actually would. This is like what I try and funnel them into, but I do of course offer this. But this is the most popular and the most inconvenient for me.
Okay. So, and what's the difference in terms of deliverables between the 83 and the 95?
The only difference is they're both run on like my premium service is their check-in frequency. So the 95 is weekly check-ins and the 83 is fortnightly check-ins. Still touching base every couple of days and fast message response. It's more so just their actual check-in.
And what's your check-in process? Is it Loom video or?
Yeah, so they get like actionable steps into what's working well and what I want them to do for their wins, their focus, their nutrition, their training, and then their 3 actionable steps for that week or fortnight. And then I record a Loom explaining all of that.
Okay, cool. So like, and where are these? How are you getting these leads come through?
They all come through Instagram.
New followers and.
My followers over the last 12 months have kind of plateaued, if I'm totally honest. So no, not followers. It's more so just like having nurtured them previously. And I think just having that rapport on Instagram for quite some time. Okay.
So like, this is what I would personally do. So you can keep the beginner kind of price how it is. So let's say if we look at the other one, so you, we'll just call them offer 1 and 2 for kind of ease, right? So I would just take these straight up and I'd make the 83 one 97. And I'd probably take the other one to 109 maybe, and just have the same kind of differential. I don't think that's going to make a massive difference in terms of your closing rate, but you're making like 20% more a week per user. How many clients do you have at the moment?
52.
Okay, so it's quite a lot. And then what's the average age of your clients?
Oh, I don't know actually.
Roughly, if you were to ballpark.
I reckon 30. Okay. 27, 30, first number that comes to.
Okay, so the difference of 97, like an extra $10 a week, I can't see them not signing up for that. So like for you, if you've got, that'd be the difference of, that's $2,000 a month, basically out the gate, just from like a small tweak. So that's actually technically more like 15. So that's what, it's 150. Yeah, it's about $2,500, $3,000 extra a month you would make from doing nothing just from existing clients you had, if you're already at that price point. So I personally would probably go to like 97, like 109 or something similar like that as the 2 options. And then we want to be tracking this. So how are you tracking the closing percentage at the moment? Do you have a tracking sheet?
No.
Okay, so This is what will make a massive difference to you. This is like super, super easy for you to use. So we have this in school under sales, and I'll come back to that in a second. So sales tracker, cool. So this spreadsheet is super, super easy to use. Essentially, all you need to do is every time you have a call, it will track show rate, closing rate. So name, income bracket, or however you're like financially qualifying them, contact number, email, did they show up, how long the call was recorded, did you sign them
Sorry,
up?
I'm going to get my notepad. Is
Yeah,
that
it's fine, of course.
I really want to.
No, it's fine.
This is how I'll remember things. Thank you so much. I should have had it out earlier.
No, it's right. We can go as long as you want as well. So
this is because I've got so many calls coming up. This is the stuff I really do want.
This will make a massive difference for you from a closing perspective. But also, like, why this is important is we don't know what problem to solve. We don't know what the numbers are, if that makes sense. So we literally, this will have everything in here. And this is in schools. You can just copy and paste it into your business. But it'll track the show rate and the closing rate. And then each month you just duplicate this out and create like a new one for like April.
Oh,
May.
each month.
It also has like a basic follow-up system where you can follow up across the back end here. So generally what we want with your business is we want to max the price out, right? So we want to make as much money as possible from as little clients as possible. So like realistically, if you're kind of above 65% closing rate, I would take the price up like kind of straight away. So if you take these prices up and then we just monitor this, as long as you're kind of above this, then we're good. If you do come below that, it can also then sometimes not be that the price is too high. It can be how you're trying to sell people. Do you have like a sales framework or script at the moment you kind of use?
No. What did
I can see
sales and conversion systems? Oh, no, that's what we're.
I can send you the link for it afterwards.
Thank you.
But
no, so I actually been using the one that we had in the DM scripts that I got sent. So I used that this morning.
The closer one. This one.
I reckon it is.
Probably. This is sick. It's so easy to use. It's like label that like that.
It's the colored one, the colored graph.
Yeah, so I would use this one is better. So this is basically the way this is framed is like how people naturally buy, right? So clarify the North Star, like what does the person want? What's the goal? Label a problem of like, okay, cool. So like you want to lose 10 pounds. What stopped you from doing that already?
I heard you say this.
Yeah, this is actually like the perfect framework to buy. And I'll explain why in a minute. Overview of past paying calls. You want to drop 10 pounds, Charlie. What have you tried so far to do this? I've tried ketogenic diet. I've tried blah, blah, blah. You're getting the person to say what they want, why they can't do it, and what they've tried before and failed. So in their head, they're like, fuck, I can't do this myself. But it's also giving you leverage of what buttons to push to get them to sign up, if that makes sense. So the rest of the script is sell vacation, sell the thing, basically, and like explain away the concerns and then reinforce the offer. But the first three, these are the most important parts in terms of the sales process. The other thing is understanding human psychology. So in particular, when you sell to women, men buy with logic, women buy with emotion. So if you sell something to women, you have to make them feel very safe. You have to give them a lot of certainty and conviction. So like a couple of ways I would do that on the call to you is I would show social proof as much as possible on the call. Like, oh, you remind me of my client Charlie, let me just show you, like she just sent me this earlier, da, 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 da. Like that's kind of what I would do. Like even for an example, if I was to come through and like we can bring up like if we were bringing this up with clients, actually there's a message from you. Oh, like our client Ruben's had back-to-back record months and he's made 21,000 euros and he's from the Netherlands. Like you can just bring things up that are like solid social proof, and that's what's going to get kind of people to buy, because it's not you saying it, if they can see other people like, oh shit, like there's loads of people here who are doing this. So if you've got a community in your business as well, showing stuff like that's really powerful because it will reduce skepticism. So I would definitely do that. The other second thing I would do is, which most people don't do on sales calls, is find out if their partner's name and their kids' names. So then you want to use those as much as possible. So have you got calls today?
Tomorrow.
Okay, sick. So what I would focus on is like, let's say they've got a partner that's called Mike. Sometimes you get the clients give you like kind of a spouse objection when they need to speak to their partner.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so they'll be like, if you earlier on in the call, you can handle that already, because you could be like, cool, so I was just checking out your Instagram. I can see you've got a partner called Mike, right? Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah. What does Mike do? He's a banker. Awesome. So out of interest, is Mike supportive of you getting in shape? I presume he's not opposed to that. And like the word you want to use is opposed, because they can't say, yeah, my husband's directly against me getting in shape. So then when it comes to later on in the call, you can be like, well, you said to me earlier that your husband's like kind of on board. So what do you need to speak to him about? Do you see what I mean? So we want to try and handle a lot of that stuff beforehand. And that's where we can then, if we get you great at sales, which we will, then you can increase, like this can just keep going up.
Amazing.
So like that is like, obviously we can talk about how we're gonna get you leads and all that type of stuff, but this is one of the highest leverage things to kind of nail down. It's like the pricing model. The other thing I would also suggest is we run something we call a fast action cash play for clients. So like if you want to make money quickly from existing clients you have, I would highly suggest doing this. So so basically what this looks like is, so I would definitely do this, is we would get, so you've got 52 clients now, I would re-offer all of them. So I'd message them and be like, we have an offer for Easter this weekend, or for me moving to Dubai, or whatever reason you want to come up with, where if you actually renew your program early for a year up front, we actually give you 3 extra months coaching for free. So if you pay for 12 months up front, we give you a 15-month coaching program. Now, what we tend to see, like statistically, is a minimum of 5% of people take that. So if you've got 52 clients, you'll get 2 to 3 that then take that, and that could be an extra, I don't know, it's over your business, maybe like 10K, let's say, that you get through from income. Now, you might be thinking, oh, well, I don't want to lose the reoccurring revenue. The reoccurring revenue is great, but it's also not guaranteed. Whereas you're better off having the money in your bank account than like a hypothetical. So this would be something I would do, and I would just ask. And then what you can also do with these, so if you offer them, they pay 12 months.
Because this could be even something, I've got an Easter special coming up, and I'm also going to be putting up my prices. But before I put that up,
you can put the two off together, because it's also true. We just said this, right? So
if you want to lock in on this price, and then, that's a good idea.
Because all you need is like, not all 52 are going to take it. You don't really want all 52. Like you want a couple to take it, and it's a big injection of cash, and like we're rocking and rolling. So, because then that also gives you more money you can put to ads, which we'll kind of speak about later. But what you could also do with this is think like, I don't know, is there any other bonuses or stuff you can kind of add in? So like extra guides, maybe you've got, you do an extra group call that they can come on to, or something. You mentioned you do challenges, maybe they get years access to the group challenges for free or something. So like that will do really well. And I would generally recommend you do that like twice a year. So one time we do it would be like around Black Friday, and then kind of around this time now. So we're like 6 months away from November.
What I could do is, because I normally do the Loom recording, but something that I know that they love is like, the one-to-one call. So I could say this includes a monthly Zoom call or something.
You could throw it in as a bonus. So I would push this to clients on the check-ins and then also the group thing. And if you've got like a Facebook group or WhatsApp group or something.
I've only just, since I started this, I created a Facebook group.
So I would, in the group setting, I'd probably post it and be like, I'm offering this to 2 clients, and just try and create urgency and scarcity as well.
I have a forum, which everyone's in, that I've always used, but I'll put it, all through it all.
And then I would also do it on all the Loom videos. So this is a really good thing to do with kind of any client who comes through, because if your average client staying 6 months, what I would also do is say when someone's probably like 6 weeks into the program, I would probably have a go at kind of offering them something like this. Because if you think, if we can get 1 in 5 to take something like that, you're getting a lot more money in, but you're also extending the lifetime of the clients quite dramatically, because at the moment they're averaging at 6 months anyway. Does that make sense? So like, that's a really smart thing I would definitely do from like an offer and kind of pricing standpoint. Do you have any other questions on that side of things?
No, it's great. Really great. I guess the only question I have is, would I bring to socials that I'm increasing my price, or do I just do it silently in the background? Other than
I probably do. You could do a promotion externally, being like, from the 1st of April or from Monday, I'm going to increase my prices 20%. If you want to take action and lock in the prices now, then you could DM me XYZ. So that would be something you could run as a promotion. So if you look at that from like a lead gen perspective, if we were going to do a promotion, I would probably do that on like DM stories, like get people to DM inbounds. And then like kind of like carousels or transformations as well would be another one I would do, and just kind of storytelling it. So you could do promotion saying like prices are increasing for Q2. That is a good idea.
Carousel, and then just DMs and Insta stories.
Yeah, I would just do Insta stories. So I would try and do like, from a lead gen perspective, probably like a 1-story post, or maybe like 1 or 2 stories, to try and get as much views as you can to then get like inbound lead to that, if that makes sense. The clients you have come in, if we just talk about leads, how are you booking calls at the moment, and how many calls do you book a month?
Well, before this, it was very sporadic. It was some weeks good, some weeks bad. On a month, probably maybe like 4 to 6, not much.
Okay. How many have you booked the last few days when you started with this?
Yeah, well, 8 in the last 24 hours.
Yeah. Okay, so that's more than an entire month in a day. So if you don't want to prove a concept that our things work, that's probably a good example. So, which is why, like, you set a goal of 50K a month, like that's going to be pretty easy. So, which is exciting. Now, if you enjoyed the clip, the huge thing that's happening right now is the AI revolution. This actual video and clip was fully clipped and posted by AI. No human being was involved. And this is exactly how you scale your business faster than ever before, is you use these types of tools. Yet most people are oblivious to them and don't even know how to do this. And if you're a business owner, a content creator, or a coach, and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using AI, ads, and all the latest technology that's going to give you an unfair advantage, hit the link at the bottom of this video. You can book in a call with us and the team. We will audit your whole business, show you exactly how we can install some of these systems for you. And if we think you're a good fit, we can show you what that looks like.